morning, everybody. How are you? Monday morning, Monday morning, and beginning of a week, beginning of the day, and we always have the choice to um, start whatever we want, whatever we want to change. We can start now, this moment. It's not tomorrow. It's not um, after lunch, after this, after that. It's now. If you want to change something, change it now. And make the commitment to yourself to change and then be accountable. So move the flesh of your buttocks out. Let's see if this week everybody, catch up. Everybody be focused. Find your time to do your yoga, okay? Because it pays off, okay? I am with you on that. Lift the spine up towards the ceiling and release the tailbone down towards the floor. Just release the tailbone down. When we release the tailbone down, we feel a lift coming from the base of the spine, which really grounds us, makes us safe. Crown of the head all the way up. Relax the roots of the thighs. It's very important that you release the roots of the thighs to be able to release the whole pelvic girdle. Spread the collarbones, waking up the body this morning. Release the back of the upper arms down towards the floor. The front of the arms lifts up. The inner arms lifts up. Navel back towards the spine. So we feel compact, you feel contained, feels good. Lift the ribs up if you can. Perhaps you keep exploring your body. Observe the parts of your body that you needed to work, you needed to be more present to. Keep lifting the spine, maintaining that support. So the, the actions that are happening in the base of the spine, the tailbone going down and then the pubic bone going up. Uh, if you observe when the tailbone goes down, the the energy moves forward from the buttocks towards the thighs, okay, and the pubic bone comes up. So all of that's lifting the pelvic floor, not only the pelvic floor, all the core muscles. And the core muscles are all the abdominal muscles. It is the pelvic floor, it's the abdominal muscles, the obliques, transversal, rectus, all of the abdominal muscles. Spread um, the collarbones and observe when you spread the collarbones, what happens with the shoulder blades. So you relax the shoulders forward, the tip of the shoulders forward, and then you spread the collarbones out and see what happens with your shoulder blades. It is all there. It's all there for you. You just need to observe, to be present. It's not all about actions. It's about observing your body and understand the connectiveness. And then, when there is this, like you are really working your physical body, what we did, the next step is the breathing, the awareness of the breathing. Awareness of the breathing coming in, awareness of the breathing going out. The awareness of the breathing moving the body. And as much more you observe the body and the breathing, the inhalation and the exhalation, as much more you are present in this process. Much deeper you get. Much deeper you get into the awareness. Awareness, it's, there's different levels of awareness. And open the eyes. Change the crossing of your legs. I'm just going to check my computer. Okay, good. So check and change the crossing of the legs. All right, sitting whatever part you need to sit. And then raise the arms up towards the ceiling. So from the waistline down, from the hip bone down is lower body. From the hip bone up is upper body. Okay, so you always wanted to make them away from each other in order to integrate them. Okay, so straighten the arms up, release the legs to the floor. If you need, you put more height. Oh yes, I like this. Okay, same that to you again. Fold your blanket. Okay, whatever height you want, and then you sit in this corner there. So the sitting bones comes one in each side of the blanket. Oh, and that feels really good. And then it's really grounded. Okay. So raise the arms up towards the ceiling. Maintain, you always need to learn to maintain the front ribs. You want the ribs to be straight up on top of the hips, that is also straight up. Okay, and arms up. So then you feel the muscles of your back, and you feel the muscles of your front, and you feel the muscles of your side. Tighten the biceps down towards the shoulders and then lift the triceps up towards the elbow, and lift. And in order to engage the muscles of your upper arms, you need to slightly bend your elbow, okay, rather than hyperextend, and use the muscles, okay? And then twist your body towards your right, my favorite way to start the class. Turn, so the whole knee will go towards your right. And then you come to the center and raise the arms up towards the ceiling. Lift. And twist to the left side of your body. Twist. No need to force. Come back to the center. Parvatasana. Spread your palms. And then again, the muscles of your arms are working. Spread your palms. Lift the body up. And arms up. And observe your wrists. We needed to observe the wrists, observe the hands. Okay? And then move the body towards your right. And inhale, come up. Exhale the body to the left. And straighten the left arm as well. Let's do it again. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, two arms keeps it straight. That's why you don't go too low. Or you can, but it is bottom arm needs to be straight. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come up. And release the arms. And we are going to start straight in down dog. So have your two blocks there. We are using the wall. So spread the palms of your hands. So remember the placement of the arms, okay, inner elbows facing each other, and then straighten the legs backwards. For me, down dog, the moment I come into down dog, it's almost like I get into another dimension. So lengthen, keep stretching the sides of the body back, and moving the shoulder blades and the right top of your thoracic spine into the body. And then walk forward, stand in your feet, hands over on the floor, unless you can. I always like to use the blocks because I always like to dig this upper part of my body in, firmly in. And then cut the outer calves backwards. And then fold, as you fold, spread the abdominals. Spread the abdominals to the sides of the body. Don't force the body, just allow the body to open. Spread, keep spread. Spread in the upper part of your body. Observe the whole body, spread your awareness. Crown of the head pointing straight down to the floor. Then come back to the blocks. Extend the spine forward. Can you see the legs going straight up? Is when you stand in the front of your feet. Okay? So now we are going to come back into down dog. And press the thighs firmly backward. And every time you go, you always observe your arm and you observe that part of the body that needs to go up, up, up and into the body. You have to work firmly in the arms to not allow the shoulders to rotate in, which I was almost doing just now. See, you want to go down, but the shoulders still needs to be rotating outwards. Then walk forward. Okay, so this time, if you needed to bend your knee a little bit, bend your knee, no problem. And then interlace your thumbs and index fingers under your big toe. And that is called Padangustasana. Okay? So press your big toes into the fingers. Okay, align your feet because you're going to be balanced on them. Okay, and then you fold. You always fold from the hip. Okay, and press the feet down and release. spine forward. And imagine someone is grounding you to the floor. And be in the pose rather than wanting to move to the next thing. And look forward. Okay, I'm gonna turn this way and then we're gonna do down dog again. Down dog again. So maintain the integrity of down dog, inner elbows pointing towards each other. Press the thighs firmly backward. And then back ribs in, back ribs down. Open the back of your knees. Press the thighs down. And walk forward again. And now this time we are going to do Padangustasana. Let me just check here the computer. Yep, that's good. Here we are going to do Padangustasana. So stand on your feet as we are doing, and you bend your knees if you need, okay? Then you're going to put your hands on the feet and bring them under the feet and bring your toes as close to the wrists as possible, okay? And then legs straight or slightly bent, it doesn't matter. Okay, what matters is you keep the weight to the front of your wrists, and then you bend. You bend from the hips. Even I am bending my legs because my legs are really tight today. Because I've been doing long walks. And then you release. And I'm gonna turn again because down dog again. Okay, down dog again. Spread your toes and suck the metatarsals, the bones of your toes back up towards your ankles. Press the thighs back. Spread, press the calves backwards. Release the head. Just let it go. Align your physical body. Bring your mind to your body. Bring your breathing. And then you get into a completely different level of awareness, consciousness. And walk forward, so you stay in your side. Bring the hands to the block. Okay. I will move myself a little bit back. Here. So you need space forward and you need space backward. and tighten your legs, okay? Even if you need to bend the knees a little bit, I will show you here. So tighten your legs. Oops. Rather than do that, see, can you see the light? You tighten, you make them together, firmly together. So I will turn this way. Tighten the legs, straighten move the sternum forward. The abdominal comes in and is spread through the body. Okay, and then you press the hands to the block and use the arms. All right. Now you suck the left hip in. Okay, tighten it in and straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. Okay? So lengthen, and I'm gonna show you something. Okay, you can see yourself in the screen, I guess. And so observe this pose. Where is your leg? Keep your left hip in. Release, maintain the legs together, and then straighten the left leg, chest forward. To maintain the balance in this pose, you must hold your right hip in. Okay, so otherwise you sink to the right, and you need to maintain yourself in the center. Okay? Breathe. So you are well grounded on the right foot, spreading the ball of the left foot, and release. Legs firmly together again, blocks out, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then press the thighs back, outer calves back, and release. I would like once again to emphasize the importance of you using this part of your body here. Okay, moving it away, because we want this big vertebra here to get into the body. Okay? So you need to go with the whole thoracic spine. Can you see what I'm doing? My head's not down yet. I'm going with the whole thoracic spine. And then I release. Then you keep working the whole body. Working the whole body. And walk forward. We're gonna do it again. Come to the side. You may or you may not need blocks now. Okay? You start with the feet together, like I explained before, and chest forward. And really suck the hips in towards each other. Okay, chest forward. And then straighten your right leg up. Lengthen the leg, keep the left hip in. Very, very long. And now back. Okay, so if you need to bend the bottom knee and release. Breathe. Then suck the right hip and lift the left leg up. Left leg up. Ekapada Urdhva Prasarika Ekapadasana is the name of this pose. Okay? Come down and then down dog again. Down dog is always the pose to give you the rest that you need. we are going to walk forward. Okay, and we are going to do now. I'm going to show you. It doesn't mean that all of you are going to do it. Okay, I will do this side so you can see properly. I'm going to teach you now how to do Urva Prasarita Ekapadasana, the full pose. Okay, so the way to come into the pose, you inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, come forward. Okay, and now we're going to start with the right leg up. So you bring the right leg this way, and then you hold your leg here. Bring the arm backward, and then you lift the leg. Okay, so you need my left knee is slightly bent. Okay, and then it gives me stability to work my right leg up. And observe my shoulders. Come down. Breathe. Establish yourself. Okay, no need to rush from one pose to the other. The beauty of yoga is the journey. Okay? And then left leg back. And then you hold your right calf. And then you lift your leg up. And release, look forward, and come into down dog again. So spread the ball of your feet, move that thoracic spine in. And come to your knees. Okay, so let me just check the light here. Okay. All right, people. So we come to the knees. Okay. And what we are doing today is this is what I love about yoga. We are exploring, okay? So right leg forward. So we are doing this pose here now, okay? To favor the pose that we did before, all right? So feel free to put your block in there, and then you're gonna open your groin. You're gonna open your left groin, okay? So you move the blocks back as much as you can to open that back groin. Okay? Open the chest, look up, press the block so you are really lengthening your spine. Okay, so there's lots of space in here. And look up. And then release. And back into down dog. Down dog, spread your feet. And release the knees to the floor, and then we are going to do the other leg. So left leg forward, okay? Then we go and we're gonna open that groin. Open and lift the chest. Lift the chest, open the chest. And breathe. Open your shoulders. down, blocks out, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Open the spine. And walk forward. Exhale, come all the way up. Tadasana. And we are going to start the standing poses. Utthita, Trikonasana. I will work with the block high. Utthita Trikonasana, Utthita Parshvakonasana, and Ardha Chandrasana. Okay? So, step your legs apart. Give a good distance. Generally, it is the hands stays under your arms. This is obviously a general guidance because people have short arms, long legs, long arms, long legs, all sorts of things. So you straighten the arms and remember to work your arms in a way that you are using the muscles of the arms, like you are holding a block. We could even do that holding a block. Turn the left foot in, and it's only the leg, only the foot, not the leg. Then turn the whole right leg out. Okay. So if you need, like I'm tight this morning, roll the thigh out, and hug the hips. And remember that always when you go into the pose, you need to bring see, now it's straight. The rib cage is straight. You can't go into the pose doing this and leaving the pelvis there. You need to bring it's the pelvis that goes over the thigh. And then there you are in Trikonasana, just the shape. So now that calf, that left calf, you move the calf backward. You stretch the calf, shave the calf backward. Rotate, check the rotation of this right leg outward, okay? And then you start to lengthen the spine forward, and then you may come lower into your pose, okay? And now press your right buttock forward. Press your right buttock forward and release the right buttock downward. And then you are aligned in your Trikonasana, okay? Aligned. And then from here, you're going to bend the front knee, bring the hands to the floor, and go into down dog. And press the thighs backward. So you keep, every time you come into your down dog, obviously you are working, you are exploring. Then you walk forward, okay? And come up into Tadasana, all right? Blocks in place. Trikonasana on the left side. Spread your legs, remember the general guidance. Turn the right foot in, the outer calf goes back, and the whole left leg out. And then rotate the leg outward, rotate. Use your body physically. Tailbone down. Arms. And then lengthen, move the whole pelvis over there. Okay. And lengthen the crown of the head away Okay. Move the calf back, outer calf back, and then turn. So listen to me. You press the left buttock forward to open this groin, and you release the left buttock down towards the floor as well. And then you turn. And then you are up. Okay? It is so satisfying to work the pose, to enjoy the pose, not to be on a hurry with the pose. Oh, one observation here. If you look up, it doesn't work for your neck. You can look down, you can look forward, you can move the neck. Okay? So now bend the front knee, come to the floor, and down dog. And press the legs backward. Work the back ribs in. And walk forward, turn forward, align our blocks. It's going to be Utthita Parshva Konasana. Okay? You know that you can jump, right? You know you can jump, but please jump if you feel like jumping, okay? I am not jumping this morning. Straighten your legs, press the feet firmly down to the floor, okay? In a way that these legs comes in, so the muscles, they come out to the bones, and spread the arms. So the arms are working, the muscles are working. Turn the left foot in, cut the outer calf back, and turn the leg out, and turn the toes backwards to the wall, okay? And then you bend your front knee. If you need more distance, you give more distance, but here you stay. This is all I want us to do. Move this hip in, align this hip, okay? So stay in your legs, this, okay? Because when you are strong in your legs, to bring the arms up is the cherry in the pie. Turn the foot in, turn the whole right foot in, and rotate your left leg out. Sorry, let me just organize my computer here. Sometimes it gets black and then I have to. Okay, so right foot in, left leg out. Turn the toes, left toes back to the wall, the window. Okay? Oops. Okay. Bend your knee. Bend your knee. Roll the thigh out. Roll the thigh out. Let me take these blankets from here so you can see here. You don't have much. But the knee goes back. This needs to be straight, ideally, okay? Ideally, all right? And then you are there and you hold. It's a strong work in there. Inner thigh moving away. And then to bring the arms straight is just a consequence. You are strong in your legs. Strong in your arms, okay? Inhale, come up, and then you go into down dog. So again, remind you, if you already forgot, go from the top of the thoracic spine downwards. one elbow, we really needed to work hard. And walk forward. And come up. And now we are going to do Parsvakonasana. Okay? Straighten your legs or jump. Doesn't matter. Okay? Doesn't matter here in the screen, doesn't matter in class. Okay? Turn your left foot in and your whole right leg out, toes pointing to the window. And remember, same thing as the other pose. You bend your knee, give space if you need. You bend your knee, but this leg needs to rotate out, and align your hips. Suck the hips in, lift so bend the knee, straighten the arms. So now, the arms are straight here. Bring your hand here to your left hip, suck it in, and then you go to the floor. So this doesn't go back upward. Now press your thigh into the arm, and then arm up, turn the palms to the head and over, okay? So now listen to me. Press your right buttock forward and release the right buttock down to the floor, just like you did in Trikonasana. Okay? Open the chest, open the chest, open the chest. Hands to the floor and come into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. And walk forward. And here. And come up into Tadasana. Sorry, let me just take a sip of water. I was talking to someone yesterday, someone that doesn't understand much about yoga. And that person said to me, because I was, like massaging my leg and, said, oh my gosh, but you do yoga, but you look like you are in pain. And I said, always when you work your body, if you work in your body, there will be always something, some pain, a little bit pain here, discomfort there. It's always, this is the nature, and you just work with it, That's what it is, you move nature, that the leaves comes out, the branch breaks, and then comes another branch, isn't it? That's how it is. Anyway, separate your legs, straighten the legs firmly, and check your alignment on the mat, okay? Press the feet down. Press the inner thighs into the bone, press the outer thighs into the bone. And now turn your right foot in and your whole left leg out, okay? And then you're going to bend. So this leg is held back, and then you bend. We did that before with Virabhadrasana 2. Point the tailbone down to the floor, so this is lifting. Okay, I'm in front, but if you see me on the back, on the side, you're gonna see it's lifting. And the top of the thigh needs to go back. Okay? And now you hold this hip there, go down. See how the hip doesn't move. And then you go down. So in the pose, this part of the body, the outer body touches the leg. Okay? And then you, again, left buttock forward and downward. And then arm over and you turn. Parsvakonasana. Uchita Parsvakonasana. Beautiful pose. It's a hip pose. Come down and Adho Mukha Svanasana again. And move forward and come up into Tadasana again. So, today I will teach you, you don't have to, okay, but I'll teach you to go into Ardha Chandrasana with the chair, okay? If you don't want to go with the chair, you can always go with a block. So, okay, let's leave the block there. So, for you to understand, just to understand, we are not working on that today. To go into Ardha Chandrasana, you go first in Trikonasana, okay? So you go into your Trikonasana, right? And then, see, you are in Trikonasana, therefore the chest is forward. Then you bend your knee, and then you go, I'm not gonna use the block. Then you go, hop in, put your hand forward, balance in the front leg in the front foot, and then you are in Ardha Chandrasana. Okay, this is the traditional way, and then you come back. You never will come back in the right distance. You need to hop back to give more distance. Come back into Trikonasana, right? And then you come up. So this is the traditional way, okay? Fine, if you have the energy today, you can do that. But I am more interested in just work, just stay in Ardha Chandrasana. So you place the foot forward, okay, just like we do in all the other poses, okay. Then you bend forward, you place the elbow to the chair, okay, and then you start to lift. Because you need to learn to balance on your legs, okay. So this bent leg here, as you can see, I'm slightly bent, so I can work that leg here, work that leg up, and then I straighten the bottom. And then again, as in the other poses, the right buttock goes down and in, and then the pelvis opens. Okay? Bend the knee and come down, right? That is the beauty of this pose, okay? So now you're going to move sides. You need to, if you're too close to the wall, you need to consider, am I gonna bump my head to the wall? Okay? So now again, left leg turning out, okay? Turning out, and then you place, when you place your arm or your hands to the block, you need to lengthen this body. You can't go like that, see? Lengthen, and then place the arm there. And then you need to start to balance on your front leg. And then you lift. lift. And then left buttock down to the floor, down like you're shaving the left buttock down. And in. To work with your arm like that is really good too. Okay, so this inner thigh needs to go up, up, and bend, oops, and come up. So there is one action, let me see the time. Oopsie. Okay, no, that's fine. We're gonna work Ardha Chandrasana again tomorrow, but today I would like to repeat the Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana. Remember? Okay, we are gonna put the legs there, okay? And we did the stretch of the groins, remember? And we open the hips now. So let's see. Suck the hips in and raise your leg up. See how it has progress happened? Did you feel that you can lift the leg higher? Release, breathe, and then again. See? So this is the work of yoga. You know, one pose improves the other, you know, and all of that. Okay? And release. And come up. We are going to finish the class today with legs up the wall. Take your bolster. Legs up the wall because we had too much fun practicing the standing pose. So please get yourself ready for relaxation. I'm gonna put alarm here because I wanted to enjoy that with you. No, actually I'm not, because then you can stay there as long as you want, okay? So usually people say, my legs are not touching the wall. They don't have to. It depends on how open the back of your thighs are, okay? So bring the bolster closer to your waist to help you to be straighter in the lower back. Open the shoulders. Feel free to open the legs. Namaste.